Varsity Club, welcome back to another classic. Stop. Mike Oliver knows how to make some play. McConnell's gonna keep that. McConnell's out here scrambling. Be sure to leave a like in the video. Subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Let's jump into the action. Bowl week is officially here, and we are playing Houston.
But good game, bro. What about the conference championship?
We didn't get to play for it. You want to know why? Because Middle Tennessee State University, a team that we beat, well, we were their only loss this year. So they represented the East, and then for the West side, they went ahead and played UAB. UAB obviously caught that L because, well, there's only one loss for MTSU. So MTSU can win the conference. I'm sad too, trust me, okay? We did so much, and then we fortunately fall a little bit short. But look at some of our leaders here. McConnell threw for 2,500 yards. He's 2 touchdowns away from 30. Derwin is literally 125 yards away from 1,000 yards rushing with 17 touchdowns. And Lonnie Downs is 82 yards away from having 1,000 in a season. A lot of big things today, but most importantly, I want to win this game. There are a lot of things to discuss, but we did talk about a lot of recruits, and I wanted to give you guys an update. So Robert Roth, remember we got him. Lance Mason, we got a cornerback in Jeremy Gross. Ken Mason, a defensive end. Xavier Mason, the tackle. Again, this dude is going to be a monster for us right now. 79 pass blocking, 80 run blocking, 80 impact blocking as a freshman. We also got another gem here in Clayton McFadden, who is a 5-star, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. Okay, 4-star. Well, I mean, it's not bad. Matt Whitaker, another athlete, because again, we are Athlete University. We're the best. We brought in another one here, 66 overall, but good speed, good acceleration. This guy's got a lot of really cool attributes. We'll figure out where he plays, but it might be on defense. And the last recruit we had is going to be Mr. David Jones, a 66 overall defensive end. Again, a lot of potential with our recruits. A couple of guys that might play year one, but some that are going to be on the bench for a little bit. There's a lot we're still working on. We pretty much should be locking up Tim Wade, Austin Houston. We're kind of in a battle with Tulsa right now. We have some guys that, again, we're working on, but believe me, can sign some of these guys like the number 3 overall athlete in the nation, who we're pretty close to doing so. This will be our best recruiting class yet. We are here for the Totitos Fiesta Bowl in Glendale, Arizona. Our team has got one thing and one thing only on the schedule. We're trying to win this game, okay? If we win this game, the rumors are Derwin! Before Derwin put off that crazy run, what I was trying to say is that if we win this game, there is a decent chance we can enter next season a ranked team. I don't know how much truth there is to that, but I'm gonna cross my fingers we can win this game and be ranked next year. Picking up here, 1st and 10 again. McConnell got his guy underneath. Lonnie, don't call him first downs for nothing. We'll take it. Remember, Lonnie is trying to be the first 1,000-yard receiver in his season for our team ever. See if we can make that happen today. 62 more yards is all he needs after picking up 20 there. Derwin's gonna pick up a couple here. He needs 125 total today to get 1,000 too. Well, 2nd and 7 coming up. Connell feeling a little bit of motion here. Gets it across the middle. Kyron Christensen, who had a monster game last week, picks up 20 more yards here. Connell all by himself in the backfield. Going to take it on the QB keeper. Slides after 5. Again, I'm here for it. The first bowl game in school history. Good Lord, I want to win this today. Rocking the anthracite tops. The black pants. The school's feeling good. Derwin up the middle. Derwin's trying to get his 18th touchdown of the season, and he's 1 yard shy on that. Halfback toss has been a money play for us all season long. Our tight ends in the end have been great at those blocks there. We're going to cut up the middle, and Derwin gets number 18 for touchdowns in the season. This kid sat on the bench all last year. This year, he came to play. He came out swinging on that opening drive. But let's see what our team can do here, where things are going to be a little bit more hectic. The QB keeper, after the fake, he's going to juke our guy out of his shoes. Teddy Edmonds, future first rounder, might fall to the 2nd now. Bringing a blitz here. We got to figure Houston out. We have no idea what they run. Scouting has been all over the place. They've had a lot of injuries this season. And we're going to see if we can keep up with them today. Antonio Magwood has got a trophy to his name already. We'll talk about that in the next episode. But a couple of guys this season for our squad have picked up some big trophies. And oh my God, we just got burnt. As good as our guys are, they need safety help over the top. 1st and 10 again. Houston feeling pretty good here, and they misdirect that all over the place for loss of 3. Stroop did a fantastic job immediately being in the backfield, being ready for that one. Loss of 3. Toon back here to throw again. They go to the flats this time. We got a couple of guys already in the neighborhood, and we stop them after about 8. Massive play here. Can our guys shut them down on 3rd and short? They go for the run. We had a couple of guys there. We have one to beat him. Hammond gets thrown down to the ground after a concussion already. The man can't take too many more shots to the head. Our guys are panicking a little bit right now. Not looking very good. Houston's feeling great after this drive so far. They go up the middle of the QB keeper. This QB is a problem. We have struggled with guys that are athletic at quarterback, and this dude is about to have a career day. We got a taste of what their offense is like. Now we got to make sure we spy that quarterback sooner rather than later. Actually, we're going to send Dawkins deep. We're going to send Harris back across. See what that corner does in the press coverage. Kind of has him. McConnell, though, sees someone else. He's going to find Kyron. Kyron is down. He's going to go all the way inside of the 40. Yes, there was an option to go deep in the field. We had our guy Dawkins a little bit deep, but we couldn't risk that one. We wanted to go with the short thing, and we definitely found it there. They're running McConnell in the backfield. McConnell feeling great here. He's going to pick up big yards. Gets hit kind of hard, but he is going to get right back up. 2nd and 5. We'll check down here to Derwin. Derwin's got 5 yards and then some. First down, ready to get things going here again. Small adjustment at the line. McConnell feels the pressure, but he's going to immediately bootleg out of here. He's going to get himself down inside the 10-yard line, smartly out of bounds, and now we're cooking with fire again. Last time we were in the red zone, we saw Derwin go up the middle, get himself a touchdown. So we actually go to the outside and get a touchdown. Right back here, Derwin, all the room in the world. They blocked perfectly. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, that's our running back. Ground game has been absolutely incredible so far. We're hoping to see more of that come up. Magwood and company getting out to the outside. Chamberlain there to clean him up, and he still picks up one. Our defensive line get a little bit of pressure. Darrow tries to get off the line. He can. Magwood's there, but they still find Henry going forward for 5. Right now we're working on stopping the QB scramble. We'll see how it works out. Got one safety deep. They're going here, and Shockley breaks it up. If he had a hand up, he might have picked it off, but he breaks up a huge play on 3rd and 5. That very well could be a turning point of the game right now. Our team steps up. It's a monster play. And now we got Miller Moody back here to return a punt. Miller Moody went 4 yards. Okay. Jordan Damon back here. Johnson in the motion. He's going to hand it off to Johnson. Johnson does break a tackle, but unfortunately that just leads to a loss of 3. 2nd and 13 for McConnell and company. Pressure is real. McConnell has to get rid of it again. 3rd and 13. We need a big conversion here after having a great defensive stop. Got a guy in Mike Oliver. Mike Oliver knows how to make some plays. The JUCO transfer is fumbling the football. Green is going to pick it up. I think he was down, but this is a major play call coming up for the refs. We are immediately going to challenge this play. I fully believe that our guy, the JUCO transfer who we were just touting, was down. Ladies and gentlemen, both knees are down, okay? One more look at it here in a different angle. I'm seeing knees, elbows, toes, everything almost. That's coming back. We got the ball back, baby. That went from the ultimate high to the ultimate low, but now we've got the ball back. Things are good again. Right back to a guy who hasn't really fumbled too much this season, other than that one that maybe cost us a game, but he's been great outside of that. We're giving Derwin a lot of attention early in the game. He's been very good at it. Almost 50 yards so far here in the first half. We're right back to him. He gets the block he needs. He cuts this one back up. Derwin's going to be inside the 5 and down to, I believe, the 2 or 3 yard line. Our running back is looking phenomenal right now. And try to pound one up the middle. Derwin takes it. He's up. 3 rushing touchdowns in the first half. And we got plenty of time left for him to do some more. Derwin playing as well as he has right now has been monumental. We've got now a 2 touchdown lead against a very difficult Houston team who's finally healthy this part of the season. Their quarterback, who we've struggled to guard today, is going to finally get outside and get 7. A lot of time left in the game. I wouldn't say that they're in what we call chuck it mode, but honestly, this quarterback is going to be a problem. Chamberlain's going to try to get a stop. He cannot. Damon's not going to stop him either as he picks up the first. Tajon Henry has been running all over our team today. We tried to stop him, but we've honestly not really had much of an answer. Chamberlain patrolling the middle. But had to watch the misdirection, and these option plays have been killer. We've been pinching the line, we've been blitzing a little bit here and there, but we can't really cue on the running back or the QB too much because they're mixing it up an incredible amount. They go to the backup running back this time. Shockley and company going to bring him down after 5. 2nd and 5. The quarterback is killer right now. No! We got turned around. Magwood, the only guy that can stop him. Magwood can't, and they are going to go in the end zone. Tajon Henry is an absolute problem. I repeat, an absolute problem. I genuinely think our team has done like a really good job on defense. It's just their run game, their quarterback running back combo is a thing of beauty. But speaking of a thing of beauty, Derwin is already killing it right now. 12 more yards, get him 78 in the afternoon. He needs 50 more. Trying to control the tempo as much as we can. Be smart with the football. McConnell sees this guy in Miller Moody. Miller Moody's got some room, and Miller Moody's going to be pushed out inside the 30. Gotta love seeing Miller Moody still find ways to get involved out there. Absolutely incredible play. Great throw. They thought he was running that football. He steps up in the pocket, delivers a strike, and now Derwin has got plenty of room to run. 11 more yards for him right now. From the 15. Couple of big plays coming up. McConnell making a couple of adjustments here as well. Not loving what he's seeing. McConnell's going to keep that one. McConnell's out here scrambling. McConnell's going to stretch it. He's down at the 1. What a way to keep alive there. Unfortunately, McConnell took a devastating hit there. He ran hard. He ran strong. Definitely ran into a man's shoulder and got hurt. We'll see what the injury ultimately is, but Buchner's now in the game. But Derwin says, excuse me, I can count to 4. McConnell, though, we get the update, has an upper arm bruise, so he will be back soon, but still another injury for the guy that's been hit a lot so far this season and last. Magwood's there, and Magwood gets the pick. This man is trying to put his name in the history books, and Magwood is going to get a pick in the perfect scenario with our team knocking on their doorstep. With McConnell urging to come back in the game, he wants to try to put this game away here in the first half. We're letting Derwin come in, take the bulk of the carries here. Derwin's going to go up the middle. He picks up 3. 93 yards and counting right now for Derwin. Incredible. One of the best first halves he's had this entire season. He's going to go up the end zone again. He's down at the 1. He could have 5 rushing touchdowns in the first half. Derwin's ready to get it going. Blocking's perfectly set up. Derwin catches the halfback toss. He's in the end zone. 5 rushing touchdowns in one game. 5. Put some respect on that young man's name. Houston is having a major problem right now. They've given him multiple points on a couple of drives in a row. That turnover was the worst possible timing for them, and now they're just trying to find a way to stay alive, and number 18 nearly goes all the way to the end zone if he doesn't fall down. The beauty for us is that most of their stuff has been on the ground. Now that they're so far behind, they have to start passing a little bit more in theory, and they haven't thrown a lot of passes today, at least successfully. Their quarterback, though, is going to fall down. He gets sacked. The easiest one we've had all day. Obviously playing the pass pretty strong here. Chamberlain trying to get the crowd a little hyped up, at least the ones that are here for Cascade Valley. Halfback screen coming up. Carroll's going to jump. He's going to get Henry in the backfield for no yards. Time is not on Houston's side right now. 2 timeouts left here. Minute left in the first half. They go across the middle. Magwood, we thought he had him. He does not. And Dell is going to get 11 yards and the first down. Houston knows a touchdown before the end of this half would be monstrous. I think they get the ball the start of the second half as well. Defense trying to lock up. The quarterback's trying to go, but Landon Rawls is there for another sack. 2nd and 15, 40 seconds left. Their quarterback's running. Magwood's ready. He hits him hard as he slides. 3rd and 5. Houston needs something big. They go to the flats. Magwood's there, and he hits him hard to make it 4th and 2. They're lining up for the kick, but we're going to ice that kicker. We got timeouts to spare. So apparently the defense cannot ice their kicker. He's going to line up still. 4th and 2. It's a long kick for a guy. This one's up. This one is beautiful, and that one's going to have just enough leg on it to be good. 17 to 35. So going into halftime, an 18-point lead. We're going where we want to, but second half, 3rd quarter especially, we got to lock in. Now to start the second half, Houston had the ball first. They went 3 and out, so we've got it here with an opportunity to put our foots on their necks. Derwin again, like the move, picks up 6 yards. Derwin is only about 10 or so yards away from having 120 on the day, which would put him at 1,000 on the season. Houston, though, looks to come out and make sure they lock up this running game. That's the one thing we've had going really well for us, and they're ready for it. Connell comes out here, scrambling a little bit. He's got a guy deep. He throws it. It was risky, and Moody's going to pick up 22 yards because of it. They're going to challenge that play. Now, we challenged the call earlier in the game. It worked out in our favor, but let's see what we have here. Moody has it. You need 1 foot in college, ladies and gentlemen. You got him. That play definitely hurt for Houston. They needed something. If they get the stop there, they can get the ball back, try to put points on the board. But with that first down, it's not looking too good for him. They're lining up a QB this time. He's going to take the bull by the horns, and he goes up for basically 1 yard. As close as we are to getting him the yardage he needs today, we've got to switch it up a little bit. They're sitting too hard on those plays. They know what's coming. Pressure's there. Romello Dawkins makes it interesting, but it's time to go for it on 4th down. McConnell 8 for 9, nearly perfect on the afternoon. He's lining up here with a couple of options. Got a guy going back as Romello Dawkins back-to-back plays, and we get the first down because of it. McConnell has been incredibly efficient his last couple of games. You'd love to see what the young fella's coming into in his true freshman season. Derman, though, ladies and gentlemen, 7 yards. That is now 1,000 yards rushing on the season for him. 2nd and 3. See what you can do here. Put in Harris deep. Downs underneath. Remember, Downs does need some yardage today, too. We want to try to focus on him at some point. Throw one at Lonnie, and Lonnie unfortunately coughs it up. An incredibly long drive, now up to 10 plays. Damon is up here at quarterback. He might have seen this play a time or two. Let's see what the young fella can do. Immediately he's going to bootleg it. Jordan Damon's going to cut it up. Jordan Damon's going to keep it moving. And again, we rarely call this play. But when we try it, when we get the blocking, Jordan Damon shows that he's a playmaker. Don't forget about him. Right now, our team is firing on all cylinders. It took us a long time to get to this point, but against a tough team like Houston, you love to see it. Now, great blocking, maybe even some holding here by Houston. They're going to get their running back out here. We forced him out of bounds, but he gets 22 again. But Houston's having a resort to finally passing the football a little bit today. They haven't tried too many deep ones. It's mostly been short ones, but when they run it, now we got some pressure on them. 2nd and 13, we're QB spying. They immediately go for the run, but Landon Rawls is there. Another sack for the senior. 3rd and 19, Houston's 2 for 5 so far. On 3rd down conversions, we got our guys dropping back big time. Spreading their line out a little bit, make it a little bit difficult. Watching the mid, they're going deep. We got Edmonds there. Teddy is not going to get the interception. Ty Hammond is fresh off the concussion last week, or excuse me, a couple of weeks ago because of the bye weeks. Makes a big time play. You love to see guys step up and make plays like that. And what is going to be their final game too. They're doing so much. And look at Kalen Harris. Speaking of a final game, we got to make sure he goes out right too. Get a major pass play there. Lonnie back up on 1st down. Ooh, we were watching the guy too much. We got to get rid of that one. That one is not exactly how you want to play it. Got a 5 wide coming up here. 2nd down. McConnell making an adjustment over on the right-hand side. Sees his guy. He throws one right to Jones. McConnell's been so good about not turning the ball over, but pressure got to him. They didn't protect him, and he threw a ball right to the corner. You hate to see your quarterback throw an interception like that, especially when you're blowing a team out when he's having such a phenomenal game, but they're trying to get the ball to Downs, and they know what's coming. A lot of pressure on that QB, but he still goes a dot to Scott. Time is definitely against Houston right now, so they know they have to act pretty quick. They're putting Henry out. The quarterback again runs right into Landon Rawls, who gets another 3-sack game this year. It ties the school record for most sacks in a game with 3. Landon Rawls, I believe, already holds that record, so trying to break his own record on his last game of his career here at CVU. Houston switching things up. We're trying a little bit of a different defensive look. They go underneath again, which is where they've been living in. Teddy Edmonds, that's a 1st-round pick in my opinion. One more look at it. Scott has been killing us today, especially on 3rd down conversions. They check it down to him here. Little check down Charlie. Teddy Edmonds says, I'm going to the NFL. Absolutely one of the hardest hits we've seen from Teddy Edmonds so far in his career. He's been a godsend here, and we love to have him, and we wish we had him for another year or so. Houston marching down the field, slow, methodical, nothing too crazy here. Magwood again watching the middle. He's late. They've been doing double slants on him all day, and it's working. Our first bowl game going incredibly well. Watching the flats. They end up still going there despite us getting there a little bit late, and they pick up 1. 2nd and 9. The run game has been pretty much out the window recently, unless it's been a quarterback run. They throw an absolute dot to Singleton. We try to clean him up, but we missed, and Houston, they chew into that lead a little bit. Don't get me wrong. We absolutely want to make sure we run the football. You're in the 4th quarter with a nice lead. You got to do that, but they're also queuing on that, and we want to get Lonnie Downs that yardage that he needs. Everyone again having a phenomenal game so far. We got Moody here in the slant. Christensen doing the same thing. Lonnie Downs though runs a perfect route. He's going to pick up what looks to be about 9. 3rd and 1, and Lonnie Downs is, well, a long way away from getting where he needs to. Connell with a check down. Love to see it. 3 more yards there for Lonnie. Don't want to become too one-dimensional though, so we got to make sure we switch a couple of plays in here. Oh, we actually had a run call, but that's not going to be the case. Moody underneath. Christensen's going to go deep. We risked it for the biscuit, and we did not get the biscuit. Originally, the last play was supposed to be a run, but we clicked the wrong button, and we thought, you know what, we can do it. We did not. Okay, in case you're wondering, we did not. 2nd and 10. Connell feels the pressure, but look at what he does. An absolute dot for Mello Dawkins. 1st and 10. There's Moody, and Moody is quickly put into the turf. Second down, 8 yards to go here in the red zone where we want to be. We got our guy. We floated to him. Lonnie Downs, welcome back to the end zone. The first passing touchdown we've had all game. Why? Because our running game has been incredible. 5 for Derwin. See Lonnie get in the end zone. He needs more yards. You got to find him. If you're a fan of the Houston Cougars, it's not looking very good for you right now. 1st and 10 for them. A whole lot of yards to go when your quarterback is turned into check down Charlie. Time and time again, he's throwing to his running backs, to his receivers in the flats, and not really challenging downfield too much. You got to, at some point, try something major. You don't have a lot of time. It's not on your side, and you need something big soon. 3rd and short here. Pressure's there, and what an absolute monster play by Ty Hammond. What an insane play. 3:43 left, 1 point away from a 50 burger. Our main goal here is to get Lonnie Downs involved in the offense as much as humanly possible. That may not be ideal, but we'll figure out a way somehow. 2nd and 4, play action. We got our guy Kalen Harris, who's ready to go. He says, look, if Lonnie's not open, I absolutely am. 300 plus passing yards for our guy McConnell. McConnell feels it. He's going deep. I like the opportunity. I do. 2nd and 10. McConnell finds Downs. We're going to pick up some more yards. He takes the bump, keeps it moving. He gets 21 more yards. He's getting close. He's not quite there, but he's close. That play puts Lonnie Downs within 20 yards or so of hitting that mark of 1,000 on the season. The first Coyote to possibly ever do it is Lonnie Downs, who is just officially, I believe, math, crossed 1,000 yards in a season. The first ever to do it. He now holds the record. Mervin McMurvin, another record, has fallen. With those yards out of the way, with us being back in the end zone, it's time for Derwin to try to put his stamp in the record books yet again. They were looking for some carries, found some, get some yards, picks up 3. Now he has 1,002 on the year. We thought he was over 1,000. Maybe he'd sit right at 1,000. He now has a record on back-to-back plays. We'll take it. For our team to be able to have a 1,000-yard rusher and a 1,000-yard receiver in the same year this early on has just been a testament to how hard we've worked. 3rd and 4. Minutes some change left. I feel like they're sitting pretty easy on that. We're gonna switch it up. We're gonna go with an off tackle run here. I feel like that's gonna be fine. Hands it off to Derwin's gonna fight forward, and I believe it's 4th and inches. No shot. We gotta go for it. Derwin's still in the game. An opportunity for the record books. Derwin is going to easily coast in, ladies and gentlemen. 6 rushing touchdowns in 1 game. Another school record. Coach Mervin McMurvin, he had that record a long time ago. Derwin set it a year earlier with 5, and now he has 6. That might never be touched. And in our first bowl game ever as a university, we're gonna walk out here with a massive W. So many major plays. Jordan Damon ends up getting the play of the game. We end up getting a bowl game victory this early on in our careers. Who would have thought? The seniors who were disappointed last season with how things ended, they got something really good. You know, we got a couple of guys that maybe are going to be 1st-round draft picks next year. A couple of guys that I'm going to be sad to see leave. But the base of this team that we have, with that guy running the football, the future is looking bright for Cascade Valley. Go over the stats of the last game of the season. McConnell, 19-25, 354 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Didn't get sacked a single time. It's progress. On the ground, you already saw what Dermot did. 136, 6 touchdowns, 1,000 plus on the season. Gotta love it. In the air, Lonnie Downs 6 for 95, 1 touchdown. Romello Dawkins at 3 for 49, 60 for Moody. Dermot got involved. Kalen Harris had a couple. Would have loved to get him a touchdown, but it didn't happen. Christensen had 2 for 59, and Mike Oliver, the JUCO transfer, even got in with 40 big yards. Defensively, you see the senior captain Jackson Chamberlain, 6 tackles for him, 1 of those being for a loss. Magwood again, the other senior, comes in, 6 tackles for him, 1 interception as well. Agnes was out there frying people left and right. You see Landon Rawls in his final game, 3 major sacks to dominate the opponent, and the interception wise again, 1 from Hammond, 1 from Magwood. Our defense came to play. It's bittersweet to win the season. The good news is that we dominated and we put up a 50 burger in our first ever bowl game, securing that trophy. The sad part is a lot of great seniors and we'll never see them play again. A lot of the stats and stuff we'll go over in the next episode for the off season. It should be a fantastic one as we say goodbye to a lot of players that are near and dear to our hearts. At the end of the day though, be happy that we had them for the time that we did, because they got us to this point, winning a trophy, which should lead to much larger trophy in the future. Be safe, be smart, tell someone you love them. Catch you guys in the next one.